When you're starting going to the gym, I know that it can be really overwhelming. So today I want to share with you the biggest mistakes I think I've made. I'm gonna share with you the biggest mistake that I've made throughout my gym journey. And if you're new to the gym, if you're a beginner, it can really help you to not make that mistake that I've made. And I lost like a lot of progress because I've done that mistake. So if you want to learn from that, you can get that and not to make that mistake yourself. So what is this? Is this that when I was a completely beginner, I wanted to optimize everything in the gym. I wanted to make everything the best that it can be. So I was looking for the best exercises. I was looking for the best training splits, for the best time when you can go to the gym on the morning, evening, afternoon, whatever. And like it took up a lot of my mental space because I was thinking about things that I can optimize like throughout the whole day. So it took a lot of my mental strength, my mental space, and also at the same time I didn't make up the progress that I wanted to make when I was trying to optimize everything, because basically, first of all, you cannot optimize everything in a gym. Something like the best exercises just doesn't exist. There is no best exercises in a gym. So it really doesn't matter what exercises are you choose. If you will stick to the same exercise for 20 years, it really doesn't matter which exercise you'll choose. All of them can make you progress. So I didn't understood at that point that the most important thing in a gym, if you want to make progress, is to just stick to the same things over and over again. Just make yourself a routine, build yourself the snowball that you can, when you're building a snowball, while you push it, it gets larger and larger. So you have to make that snowball yourself. You have to make it larger and larger to basically make yourself going to the gym and making progress easier and more effortless. Yeah, so basically when you're building the momentum and you change the exercise, so basically you are trying to optimize everything. You're trying to take the best exercises that the people are telling you online to do. You basically will change your exercise every few months, and every few months you're ruining your momentum that you have built throughout going for progress for the exercise that you already are doing. So for an example, if you have two people, right? You have person A and you have person B. Person A is basically an science-based lifting retard, and he is changing his exercises every few months when the new study came out that some of the exercises are better than he is doing already, and he switches the exercise every few months because he watches the newest YouTube videos from these bullshit YouTubers who are telling you that their exercises are the best, and also he reads a lot of studies done what and how to train. So he basically changes every 2 months, and you have the person B who chooses the same exercises and he stick to those exercises for 20 years. Like you can guess basically who is made more progress, but I think that it's really obvious who made more progress. So yeah, changing your plan, trying to optimize everything too often, because I'm not telling you that you have to stick to the same exercises for 20 years. It was just an example, but I'm not telling you that you have to, you are doing bench press right now for your chest, so when you will be 60 years old, you still have to do bench press. No, you don't have to. But changing your exercises too often, every few months, that's too often. Basically, you cannot make any progress in it because you start making progress and then you change it and you reset that progress and you go to another exercise. When you're starting doing progress, you change that another exercise for another exercise, yet another, and you're trying to do even more progress. It doesn't work out. If you stick to the same exercise for your chest, for example, bench press, if you stick to the bench press for an entire year, you will make a lot of progress. Then when you're changing your exercises every 4 months, and throughout the year you have built your chest on 3 different exercises, you will have smaller chest than the version of you who just stick to the bench press and not thinking about changing anything and just going for the things that are normal and just trying to stick to the same pattern, same exercises over and over again, and not worrying, not thinking about how to optimize everything, because optimizing for science-based is basically bullshit. It doesn't help you and it will make your progress even worse. So that was the biggest mistake that I've made. This topic really triggers me because I've lost a lot of progress, and I don't want you to lose a lot of progress as well. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.